Richard Lowe. He is the man behind 5 Hole for Food. Great hockey tournament across the country. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to be back, Riaz.
You know, we were just chatting during the break because BT's been a part of the tournament. You've done, you know, year after year supporting the food banks. But before we get to the tournament, something cool happening in New York City with your efforts.
Yeah, 5 Hole for Food every year, you know, heads out across the country. But we want to increase our impacts and get into more cities. And frankly, we can't get into cities fast enough. But we have an opportunity to be a part of something called International Canada Day this Saturday in New York. So pre-tour, we're heading out for a quick game in New York, raise food for the New York City Food Bank, and then it's off to Newfoundland.
And you are playing in Central Park, and there's going to be musicians and everything, but talk about a remarkable energy and experience to have.
Yeah, you know, it's really exciting no matter where we go to jump into this hockey community, you know, that are so passionate about taking something they love and turning it into change. You know, it's really a demonstration of passion to action.
And, you know, we're seeing Viz from the promo video you've put together. You're supporting the food banks, but how did this idea come about years ago? Because it's one thing to have an idea of, hey, let's play some street hockey, but another to have an impact on such a massive level.
You know what? It's something inspired by the Olympics. You know, I was one of those guys that dropped 6 in nets on Granville Street when the streets were shut, and it was just incredible to see how hockey could be this vehicle for social change. And I said, why stop at impacting our community? Let's take this across Canada and help as many people as we can.
And you're, you know, tapping into a passion that exists within our country. Talk about the work that goes into this, the volunteers, the sponsorships you have to make this such a success.
You know, I get the easy job. I get to drive across the country and play hockey for the food banks, but it's the volunteers behind 5 Hole that really make this happen. And the real heroes are the people working at the food bank, the volunteers that are sorting food that help get that into the hands of those that need it. And frankly, you know, we wouldn't be able to do this without our corporate partners, who are the ones that fund this trip, which allows me to say that we're very proud to hang our hat on the fact that 100% of what we raise in the community stays in the community.
And that is a great sentiment for anybody at home thinking, okay, is this something I want to get behind? And, you know, it's fun. We've been out there. We're playing street hockey. We've done it in the pouring rain one year. What about the results that year after year that are inspiring people? What's the progress been?
You know, every year we've just seen this incredible growth, and I think the exciting thing is, you know, last year we raised 133,000 pounds of food. You were a part of it. Vancouver raised over 40,000 pounds of food, and this year we wanted to step the bar up, and so we're going out to Newfoundland. It's 13 cities, 17 days. We end in Vancouver on July 20th on Granville Street, and the goal is to raise 250,000 pounds of food.
I like it. You don't stop. Last year, I remember we were talking, and I said to this guy, did you reach your goal? And he said yes, and then I was curious to see, you know, how far you were going to push it this year. 504food.com is the website to find out more. But, you know, in all of your travels with this initiative, is there one moment or experience or conversation that stands out to you that really hits home for a personal reward?
You know, I think for me, the biggest thing was, you know, we were in Winnipeg one year, and we actually noticed this in Kelowna when we hosted our Kelowna event 3 or 4 weeks ago. But we're there to collect food. And in some cases, there's, you know, people that need food from the food bank passing by that think it's an opportunity to collect because they think we're giving out. And, you know, we're all about immediate action. You know, the food we raise goes into hungry stomachs that day, that week, that month. You know, it's immediate, it's real time. But to take real time into serious context and watch something that someone brought 5 minutes ago going into the hands of someone 10 minutes later, you know, that's really profound for me, and I think that's the kind of thing that keeps me fueled and doing this day in and day out.
You know, I see and feel the passion and excitement behind the tournament. We're excited to be a part of it again this year. And yeah, such a great cause on the whole. And it's a good reminder. A lot of people do this in December as you lead into Christmas, but a good reminder halfway through the year that the food bank needs support for 365 days.
Yeah, there's this misconception that hunger is a seasonal problem. But at the end of the day, I think if we can help in the summer, we're allowing people to get out. You're living a healthy lifestyle. You're playing a game that you love. Like, you know, hockey's a part of our identities in many cases, and so, you know, we're looking forward to having you back out this summer.
I'm a game face,
you know,
on, brother.
We're going to be on Granville Street, and you know, we're inviting everyone to bring their hockey stick, a donation for the food bank, and to come join us from 12 to 6, July 20th.
Awesome. We'll help get the word out. Congrats again.
Always a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Enjoy New York City, and yeah, July 20th.